Back on I-70, driving from Cherry Creek State Park in Aurora, Colorado to Rifle Gap State Park in Rifle, Colorado. And unfortunately, some of our conversations go like this.
Is that the tap room?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Look at that.
I know. Don't look at it.
Sorry.
Chris.
Look at it. Would you just look at it?
It's a pretty drive anyway when Chris isn't trying to drop us over a cliff. And we run into more tunnels. We're about to hit the Veterans Memorial Tunnel.
Rifle Gap State Park, Colorado. The wind finally stopped. We've really enjoyed our stay here. I'll pan the camera around. We were literally out of 15 sites, maybe 14. We are the only ones in this loop because there's no hookups. But I mean, when you got 8 solar panels and all the water and all, you know, doesn't really matter to us at all, at least for 7 to 10 days. Could prove that investment is worth it, especially considering all the time we've had here. But we initially booked over there because we were supposed to do a boondocking site, but the Colorado State Park system said the road was open, and guess what? It was not. I got laughed at by snowmobilers coming out and said that literally like 100 yards down the road, there's no pass. And we were within 2 miles of where we were going. I'm sure Nikki will include that if she uses this video. But the other site was going to be cool, but you never know where life's going to take you. And it took us here, and this is day 3. Checking out tomorrow. Wind died down, and it was totally awesome here. So you never know where the wind's going to take you if you're on the road full time. There is a ton of elk and deer around here also. But I would definitely return here. It is very cold right now too in April, first week of April.
our second attempt for boondocking in Colorado when it's still snow season. It was only a few days removed from the first fail. We tried to get to Sunshine Campground in Telluride. This was before I downloaded the Campendium app, so we weren't sure if the campground was open. Just another lesson to learn and show you that not everything works out how you expect.
Yeah.
Looks like it's not gonna happen.
It's saying he wants me to go to the left.
There's a full signal in here.
Oh, okay.
Yet again, we boost for the win. There was no signal for T-Mobile or Verizon, but I go inside the Airstream and get right next to the WeBoost antenna and get full bars. I was able to find and book a state park campground not too far away in Ridgway. WeBoost has saved us countless times. We go back down the way we came and discover Ridgway, which ends up being a cool little town with neat history.
Dude! Oh, there's a dead one right there.
Yeah. Watch out for this one here. Yeah. Go ahead, little buddy.
I didn't think that guy saw him. Huh? Didn't look
Well,
like
he
was
might
gonna
not have.
slow
The sun
down.
was in his eyes, I think.
Well, he saw my high beams flashing and that made him stop.
Downtown Ridgway isn't very big, but it is charming and the people are very nice. Ridgway State Park.
Ridgway State Park, okay. In April?
Yes.
So that's probably pretty cold.
She doesn't know what cold is.
This is one of two ponds directly adjacent to a couple of these campsite loops.
I think they're more called reservoirs. But...
Well, the reservoir up top, they do have quite a large reservoir too.
The geese don't like you.
Yeah, scaring the geese. Here's the river after the two ponds. And apparently it's a catch and release fish too. They've got a couple of walk-in tent sites back here across the bridge over the river. And they even have carts provided, wheeled carts, so you can throw tents and gear and stuff on it. That's neat. And that's the base of a reservoir right there.
Right now we are headed to Telluride, Colorado. We are staying at the Ridgway State Park in Colorado also, so Telluride's about an hour away. And we just got a message from the Ridgway Riverside Resort, I think is what it's called. And we are staying there tomorrow for a couple days, and they just excuse me, they just texted us asking if we wanted to switch to a riverfront back-in instead of our pull-through. And they have had excellent customer service the whole way throughout. Would you agree, Chris?
Oh, absolutely. We're dealing with multiple people too, and we've been a bit of a pain by switching this reservation. We switched around. It was supposed to be
like on the 26th.
yeah, but we already we didn't have anywhere to go and nothing planned, so we came to this area without really mapping it out, and we didn't want to bounce back and forth with a roughly 3-hour drive. So we ended up moving that reservation because we're already here within an hour of there, so might as well have gone.
And they made it seem like there was no problem, which I'm sure everybody gets annoyed with having to do that all the time.
Yeah.
But they just made it seem like we were old friends and nothing was a big deal. So we would definitely recommend the Ridgway Riverside Resort. They have been excellent this whole way through.
Okay, here we are in downtown Telluride. So far from what we've seen, you do have to pay for park unless you have a special permit. I've seen a lot of dogs on leashes around here too. So it makes me think it's quite dog friendly around here. We'll find out when we try to eat somewhere. This is, what day is it? April. I finally got the month right.
April 8th.
April 8th. So they're transitioning from a ski town into what they do in the off season, I guess.
Summer hiking.
Yeah, summer and hiking and stuff. We've already seen several backpackers. Look at that dude's parking structure over there. You'd have way up on the hill there. Is this and this is where I park my vehicle.
Telluride was nice in April, but since it was their shoulder season, not a lot was open. We come back again in June with friends and get to see more of Telluride. Now on to Ridgway.